In our last session, we read a letter from a man who described his attempt to ask another man, Luke, to quit being so negative around him. The interaction went quite badly after that. I helped him see that Luke was responding to emptiness and fear, and that Luke heard the request as a criticism and an attempt to control him. Now, back to the writer of the letter. When people are already using getting and protecting behaviors, as Luke was with his attacking, you must remember that they're not likely to respond well to any attempts to criticize or control them, no matter how well you phrase your words. When he attacked you, you became afraid and protected yourself, which led to more fear on his part, and then it became a free-for-all of protecting behaviors. At that point, nobody is listening to anybody, and only damage can be done, which you two experienced firsthand. We've all experienced that. And the frustration is that most of us never learn how to free ourselves from the trap of doing it over and over again. That's why we're having this discussion, is to learn how to do this differently. So let's approach this from several angles. Let's assume that you're right in the middle of having this argument with Luke. You've already tried to control him, he's attacking you, and things are going badly. What can you do? You can stop talking and say, "My mistake. It was none of my business to tell you anything. I apologize." He's not going to run on much longer after that. But you'll be much smarter to approach this from the beginning and not to even talk to him about changing his behavior, because it's none of your business. If he wants to be negative, that's his choice. It's not up to you to change who he is. So is there nothing you can do? No, actually you can do something. You could change the subject. You could ask him what's going on in his life. You could ask him about his favorite hobbies, whatever, anything that's more positive. You could talk to him about something positive in your life. Lots of things that could distract him from criticizing everything in the room. I've done that myself on many occasions, and it's really pretty easy to do. Or you might decide that you don't have the strength to deal with all that while you're working in the sound booth. If that's the case, you could just say well ahead of that you need the time alone in the booth. Make it clear that it has nothing to do with him, all your fault. You're just too distractible to have somebody there, anybody, not just him, while you're working. No matter what you decide to do, you've learned a lot about working with Luke, and you'll find it easier to make more loving decisions with this man in the future, because it's not about his being negative. It's not about him at all. It's always about real love.